Okay, guys, we'll be looking at this list called the best Pokemon games, ranked from worst to best. So, there's so many great Pokemon games in the main series. Which one is the very best? Immediately at number 7, we have Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl is last on the list, but Diamond and Pearl were the best Pokemon games. They're not some of the number 7, okay? They're much better than Black and White, definitely. And Platinum, is Platinum even on this list? Oh, Platinum's not even on this list, so you're already excluding the superior version Platinum from this list. So you're also excluding all the remakes and all that stuff. You're also excluding Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Black and White 2. I just looked at the list. And these games are definitely better than Sun and Moon, which are much higher on the list for surprising reasons. Before the enhanced parameter falls and the animations have habit of slowing down, so that's the reason why it's at number 7, because the animations were slower. You gotta be kidding me. And also, Platinum is Gen 4 is much better than Gen 5. Next we have Gen 5. Of course, again, Black and White 2 are not on this list. I can see why. Black and White will be around. They're still better than Sun Moon. They have Black and White 2 was pretty great. If it was about storytelling, which means that was one of the best Pokemon games in terms of storytelling. And I think Black and White would be one place higher, and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl will probably be a 3 or 2. Next we have Sun and Moon. Yes, Sun and Moon are better than Black and White. Sun and Moon are easily the worst of all 7 generations, okay? They're not the worst, my least favorites, okay? Most of the Pokemon are kind of forgettable. Yeah, I mostly use like old Pokemon. The gym battles were gone, which was odd. It was completely odd. It was unique, but it was odd. And of course the games should be at number last because the cutscenes are unskippable. Okay, you can't skip any of the cutscenes. Cutscenes are boring, long, slow, makes the game worse. And you're telling me that's the reason why Pokemon Diamond and Pearl is bad, but not Sun and Moon, X and Y. If I would rank the best games so far, I'll vote for of these games. Sun and Moon last, Black and White at 6, X and Y at 5th, and Diamond and Pearl at 4th. X and Y was actually pretty great. I had many new things like Pokemon and Me, which you could compete, which you could interact with your Pokemon stuff. X and Y had customization, which I didn't really use it that much. I didn't really care for it, but a lot of people loved it. It introduced the least amount of Pokemon, but you gotta realize that all the Pokemon were in gorgeous 3D models. All the Pokemon were good. They didn't have that much of a story. But they introduced Mega Evolutions and all these things, and they made Internet Online much more easier to play. Very great generation. Very underrated one. Kind of agree now. Ruby Sapphire. I think these are better than Red and Blue. Red and Blue were pretty good, pretty decent, but Ruby Sapphire and the subsequent remakes were pretty great. There are very few bad Pokemon from these new games. There was a few bad ones. Like, of course, there was like 100 new Pokemon. Of course, there were gonna be some bad ones like Wolfdisk and Sedinza. But a lot of Pokemon Zen feel pretty good, so I kind of agree on this basic ranking here. Being down on Pearl should be one spot ahead alongside Gold and Silver. Gold and Silver is at 1. But these games are pretty great, I agree. Next is Red and Blue. I think these will be at number 4. X and Y will be at number 5, so no. Now, I'll talk about ranking. Red and Blue, Red and Blue was good back in the day, but when I was like 3 or 4, it was good back in the day. Fire Red and Leaf Green were pretty great. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were completely awful. Everybody knows that. Pokemon Yellow was okay. Gen 1, there were lots of game-breaking bugs and glitches that make the game worse, so I think Red and Blue, the first games, are kind of one of the worst Pokemon games. That's probably what pissed off that one person who disliked the video, because they said Red and Blue, and Gen 1 disliked the video, so I'm sorry if you're Gen 1er. You should play all the other Pokemon games, and you'll realize that Gen 1 is just not that great. Gold and Silver is good. Not as great as they say it is. I like the remakes as well. They're pretty great. They're pretty enjoyable. Um, it's pretty great because you can go to another region in the game, which was the novelty fact of that was pretty good. So I'm gonna put my ranking of them all. So Sun and Moon at dead last. So 7 is Sun and Moon, dead last. Number 6 would be I think it's gotta be Red and Blue. Red and Blue had made game-breaking glitches and all that stuff that made the game worse. Of course, if you played the game normally, you probably would not. But if you find out all these great, like missing all and all that stuff that can break your game, it's like they didn't bother to pass these things, get these things out before the game came out. Also in Yellow, you could get like over 100 Needle King before the first gym, which was kind of broken. Catch Mew, even though you're not supposed to, for glitch. You could catch any Pokemon for glitches, and made the game pretty much worse. Black and White, kind of one of the more controversial Pokemon games at number 5. Number 4 is Pokemon X and Y, right exactly what it was. 3 is Ruby and Sapphire. 2 is Diamond and Pearl. No, 2 is Gold and Silver, and 1 is Diamond and Pearl. And Platinum, because Platinum's of course easily one of the best Pokemon games. Of course, they have been excluding the remakes of all the games. They've been excluding Platinum, Crystal, Emerald. Haven't played Emerald or Crystal, but they have excluded those games. Black and White too. They have excluded those games. They have excluded Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, even though they're not much better than Pokemon Sun and Moon themselves. But and also Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are much better than Sun and Moon actually as well. They have. The Sun and Moon was just bad. And of course, the most infamous Pokemon games, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, would be dead last on this list. On my list, definitely. On the best Pokemon games. Because it would be the worst. So, there's according to Gamesradar the best Pokemon games. I wonder where they rank Sword and Shield. They might rank Sword and Shield dead last or dead first. So that's basically it. Goodbye.